Hi everybody, hi every spirit, welcome very much to my YouTube channel. Esoteric Cloud Surfer here, ready to start an astrological tarot live stream, ready to ride on a live esoteric cloud. And what is a esoteric cloud? Is a lighter, less dense, and also vibing on a higher frequency and vibration vehicle that your spirit can ride in. Okay, your spirit goes in there so to reach higher spaces and more wiser and wider spaces, so you can have wider and wiser perspectives about yourself and your own circumstances. Thank you very much for being here. Your support is greatly appreciated. I wish you the best thoughts, ideas, feelings and emotions, a whole bunch of individuality, creativity and responsibility, and press that like button as well to promote some astrology, tarot and spiritual unique wisdom to more people, places and things. Shout out to my beautiful partner Daria, or in the gaming universe Miss Daria. Check mine's and her Linktree in the description down below as well. And shout out to my SoulGroup and to everybody out there changing the world right now by being themselves and by showing to the world that the best way to be is to be your goddamn self. Endless abilities in the chat. Flight Reflection Day, Wave Surfers, which is Moon Day, because Moon is the first, most pure reflection, image, creation of your spirit. Okay, that's why it's our safe spot, what makes us feel comfortable and what we try to protect using our sun. So first is the moon, first is the night, first is the space, is the environment, then you create the light in the darkness. You know what I'm saying? Out of the nothing, because then you have two sides of darkness. You have what scientists call darkness, which is the accumulation of light, and then you got real darkness, which is the absence of everything. There is nothing, and then you create something. That's the first darkness. You know what I'm saying? But in the Bible, when it says that God created light out of darkness, they're talking about the second type. So first, that spirit that they call God, it was lost in many desires, many thoughts, many feelings, and then he created a light out of that darkness. Okay, that's what they're talking about in there. Hi Dario, welcome to the live stream as well. And before we do the 360 reading, we're gonna do a quick daily tarot reading, which will then go to my Discord, which you can reach using the link tree in the description down below. And we're gonna do a quick astral reading before we jump to the 360 reading. Wish you an amazing reflection day. And later, after this live stream, we'll be live on my Twitch channel playing some Age of Empires 4 as well. If you guys interested in that, go on and check that out. Remember, you can donate. Feel free to donate using the link over there on the not the link, the email over there on the screen. And also, you can get one card for you, or you can get two cards for you or for a specific circumstance and situation. Okay, first let's do a maybe three cards as a bonus, three card reading for today's energy. We got the sun in Scorpio, the moon in Leo, and it's Moon Day in Leo, so pretty simple energies. Learning how to feel lighter, learning how to attract lighter, more spiritual and more exciting ways to think, ways to feel, and ways to interact with others while acting and expressing in or about deep, occult, transformative ways or things. Okay, give a like and subscribe to As y'all. That's true, we recently reached the 100 subscribers mark. Let's keep growing, because we need more channels like me, we need more channels like Daria, we need more channels like Endless Abilities. Okay, I do not hate people who do that, but we gotta stop giving so much views. It's not even about that. It's like we have to give more views to content like this. It's okay for like Mr. Beast videos to have 10 millions, but my videos need to have 10 millions as well. Okay, it's not even competition. It's like you can watch silly videos, entertainment videos, and you can watch this type of videos as well. Okay, it doesn't need to be an exclusive market. You know what I'm saying? You know that, you know, Miss Daria knows, Daria knows. Okay, so first card of the day, it is the Seven of Pentacles. So we have to learn, or while we are learning, between the moon in Leo, feeling a lot about the external realm, feeling exposed or exposing your soft spot, while learning how to act in a more deep, secretive way. We gotta detach, okay, We gotta learn how to detach and think in a different way about our circumstances, physical circumstances, more specifically, circumstances of structure, safety, your business, being organized. But I believe it's more looking like. You have to either accept that you don't need to look super organized, super structured to actually be, because you gotta do your own business, okay? You don't need to be on time, you don't need to work 8 hours a day. So if you want to really go for your business, you gotta detach from those old, outdated ways to think and communicate about your business, structure, and organization in general. And I think that was a great example, okay? Pay more attention to real individuals like you. True, right? But many people, many spiritual people would say, you need to stop watching those videos. You need to stop watching Logan Paul, which I don't watch, but many times spiritual people tend to attack non-spiritual people. And how do you want the non-spiritual people to relate with you if you are always attacking them? It doesn't make sense, right? So they'd be like, you need to stop watching Mr. Beast, you need to stop watching that guy, you need to... No, they can still watch that, but they can also watch us. And that's simple as that. They don't need to stop watching them. They just need to start watching us as well. And that's it. Real shit. Team works, and we promote our own ass. That's it. SoulGroup. Yeah. Okay. Let's go for the second card of the day. After we detach from old ways to think and communicate about physical circumstance, stability, and status, what's going to be? We are learning how to feel lighter about our deep actions. We are learning how to look lighter to ourselves about our deep desires. And we got... it landed in reverse, but when it came out of the deck, I saw it going straight. So, King of Pentacles. Hope you guys can see that right. Cardinal Earth. I don't know. I have it here. Okay, so let me pull them out. So first card, Seven of Pentacles. Beautiful. Boom. Then the second card is King of Pentacles, Cardinal Earth. Where you at, boy? Oh, you Smolly. Boom. You know what I'm saying? King of Pentacles, Cardinal Earth. It means that after you separate from old ways to think and communicate and be practical within yourself about being practical, think and communicate in structured, organized ways to achieve business security and privacy. After you separate from those old stinky ass ways, you're gonna realize that you have great physical business support, great structure, great business ideas, okay, that comes from new ways to think and communicate, to be structured and organized about business, status, infrastructure, privacy, and security. So, but first you gotta go through the Seven of Pentacles. And it's interesting because the constellation that the author of this deck used for the Seven of Pentacles, it's Coma, okay? So, and this happens because while you go through the Seven of Pentacles, externally you will not be active, okay? Because you are separating from old ways to be in the world, to think about the world, to go through the world. So literally or in your mind, you will stop participating as much in the world, so it's gonna be like you in a coma. You might even be around your friends, but you are more internal. You are making sense within you. Okay, so then you separate from those old ways to do business, and then you realize, bro, I have this great new idea that can support me and the people that I love and care about, and that they care about my individuality and creativity, okay? But you really need to accept this new way of doing business that you created. And the old ways that you separated from can be useful, as in, okay, we went out of that, so let's do the opposite, or let's do something that does what this wasn't doing, or let's do something that fulfills the holes and the lack of something that those old ways that you just separated from was lacking. A pause, a reset, a separation, and then you be like, oh shit, I have these great ideas that I can support myself and the ones around me. And then it's like, you gotta really know who is in your team and who is not in your team. If you care first about your individuality and creativity and then money, you can't be around people that are always worrying about money because they don't trust theirs and yours individuality to bring money or currency or fluidity when it's needed. Okay? So if you care, or if you care more about achieving your dreams than looking in a certain way, and around you people always criticize you because you look a certain way and they don't give a fuck about your dreams, you can't be supporting them with the, you know what I'm saying, with the cardinal earth. You can't. So let's go for the last card of the day. Last card of the day. Some scatteredness. Okay, big process of transformation today. Can make us feel a bit lost. But that's because we went from a previous space to a new space and we are still figuring things out in that new space. So we'll create many ideas, but we don't know what ideas are truth and what ideas work or don't work in that new space. So let's go for the third final card of today's energy. Moon in Leo, Sun in Scorpio. Big ass fixed square. It's some deep shit. The fixed signs always go more deep, always go further than other signs into whatever they're doing. Inclusive not doing anything, inclusive procrastination. Aquarius and Taurus overthink. Scorpios and Leos overfeel. Aquarius overthinks about communication and doing something with others. Taurus overthinks about, I have this desire, can I have it tomorrow? Scorpio overthinks about, I can trust nobody and others think I'm weird. And Leos overfeels about getting attention and being seen as the center of the story. But they always go deeper and further than the other signs. Okay. Let's go third and final card of the day. Let's go. Five of Wands. Nice. It means that we are finding a connection, we are finding comfort, we are finding familiarity with our own creativity, individuality, self-expression, spiritual belief systems, wisdom, and knowledge. Nice. So we're gonna be separating from the physical realm to create new ways to support ourselves and the ones that we care about and that they care about us in the physical realm as well, all to find a deeper, more real, and that works and stable connection to our spirituality, spiritual belief systems, and our own way to express ourselves and be our goddamn selves in the world. Because we are separating, creating new ways to be in the world, to find a better connection, to be ourselves in the world. You know what I'm saying? Great energies, great energies. Very unique individual energies. Finding your own space, finding the connection. Maybe you have lost the connection to your spirituality and creativity, and this Moon Day in Leo will bring you back. For real. So let's see what the Dragon Oracle says. What is the dragon? What is the wisest, more powerful body, aka mind, that we can ride today, or that we can create today in order to go through these events in the best way possible, with the least turbulence and the most wisdom and responsibility and creativity? Oh shit. 3 cards, that's too much. We're gonna be specific. There's a lot of earth energy today. We gotta be specific. We gotta be on spot with our goddamn selves. We gotta be on time with our goddamn selves. And we got the white gold dragon from Lyra. So we want separation, we want a bit less emotion, we want a bit more rationality and clearness, okay? And about what? Our creativity, our individuality, and how we express that and connect that with others in a more sophisticated, responsible, and expansive way. Alright? But way more calculated and way more directed because of the White and Lyra, because Lyra is the constellation behind Libra. So we kind of we can say that it shares Saturn energies, but is way lighter because it's Lyra. It's not Libra. It's Lyra. Lyra. Hello, Lyra. It's not Libra. Libra is more on point. Lyra it's still on point but more free. So you gotta bring structure to you, basically to your own way to have fun and be yourself. Okay? Or you bring structure by having fun in being yourself in a lighter, less emotional, toxic perhaps way. Okay? You know Lyra, Lyra, it's Lyra, Lyra, Lyra. You know what I'm saying? It's not Libra. And it's a bra to hold on. The titties, right? So, with that out of the way, we're gonna do a quick astro reading for today's energy. Maybe we do just sun and moon to not be too long. Seven of Pentacles is still here. Yeah, let's take it out. So, we got the sun in Scorpio, as you guys know. It's 22 degrees Scorpio, so in 8 days we'll be experiencing the cusp between Scorpio and Sag. So you better, right now, be going through some deep, emotional, spiritual adventures and transformations within yourself. So then when we reach that cusp and eventually the Sag season, you have some valuable, juicy, impactful, entertaining stories and wisdom and testimonies to share with yourself and others that relate, associate, and valorize your own spirituality and spiritual belief systems. If they don't, fuck them. Alright? And that's the type of person. And this really be the Seven of Pentacles and the Cardinal Earth, right? Even though, like, you can make a lot of money, you don't even let those people know. Okay? Because they were not a part of your team before, so they can start acting like they are now, but they are really not. It's just to save yourself some time, save yourself some space, okay? If they find out, it's okay, but you don't need to tell them, alright? But if they found out, it's also okay. You don't need to hide it, but you also don't need to show it. You know what I'm saying? And that comes to real money, or that maybe you have this new idea that you think it's going to work and change your life. Don't tell them. Do it first, see the results, do the calculations, make shit right, turn shit left, turn shit a bit 20 degrees to that side and shit like that, right? And then eventually, if that grows enough, they will see it, okay? So, Sun in Scorpio, thinking, acting, feeling, and expressing in deep ways or about deep, transformational, traumatic, or just scary things. And most likely, they will look scary, right? They will feel scary, but after you go through it and you collect that wisdom and knowledge, aka the natural progression to the Sagittarius 9th house, you're gonna be like, bro, it wasn't that scary, it wasn't that this, it wasn't that, it was, but it might feel, right now it might feel like that, but then you're gonna realize if you were using that, if you're really being yourself, if you were really transforming your life into the right direction, once you reach Sag season, you're gonna be like, bro, that was kind of fun actually. That actually was kind of fun, you know what I'm saying? So then, Sun in Scorpio, in its own place, right? Then we have Mercury in Scorpio and Venus in Scorpio. So we are thinking and communicating about deep transformational actions, thinking and communicating about deep, very intense and juicy relationships and exchanges of information, money, and body fluids, right? Venus in Scorpio conjuncting the Sun in Scorpio, relating or trying to relate, trying to make ourselves and others enjoy and appreciate our deep dark shit. Bro, nobody has business with that. Only the ones that you were already sharing a deep friendship or relationship. Don't you try to make new friends by relating your deep shit. They might relate to you in a talkative way through words because Mercury is in there, but they don't really mean it. You know what I'm saying? Don't show it till they see it. Yeah. Don't show it until they see it. And then it's not, you are not showing them. It's just like it grew. It is inevitable. It's impossible for them to not see. All right. Then Jupiter in Pisces retrograde. I was actually looking at Saturn, but Jupiter in Pisces retrograde. It's still in. No, it's in 28 already. Okay. So Jupiter in Pisces and Aries retrograde, expanding on and traveling externally and internally into past moments where you had this huge dream, huge feeling, huge connection, or huge love for something, but you either had to separate from it because it was too unique, individual, and weird, aka spiritual. So you need to separate from that illusion in order to relate with somebody, or you separated from those losers, from those low imaginative, low spiritual gas motherfuckers, in order to fully indulge in your deep dream and illusion without giving a fuck about the world. You know what I'm saying? Inevitable. Inevitable? Inevitable. That's it. Inevitable. 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 All right. Saturn in Aquarius, not retro, growing direct already, but we are still going through the past membrane. We are going forward, but we are still going through the past, okay? So it's a mix now. It's still kind of retro, but we are active as well, okay? So actualizing, catching up, or if you already caught up, you just move forward, right? You just move forward right now, building in your mind or in the real world with real unique individuals that have their own unique way to think, communicate, and see the world, building with those, okay? What we building with that team? A unique structure, a unique reality, and a unique organization that allows you and others to change their life, basically. Okay? And that doesn't mean changing your life literally. It's just how you see it, or you were in the shadow government way of being and you changed that. AKA you made $10,000, it changed your life. Or AKA you made that connection, you got in contact with that team, or you created a team, it changed your life. It's not you changing yourself, it's not you changing your house, it's not even, you can even stay in your job, but you made that connection and you created a YouTube channel or whatever, changed your life. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Simple. 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 Then, Uranus in Taurus, still retro, right? We were also live on my YouTube gaming channel as Osu Gaming, playing some Pokemon Soul Silver Nuzlocke earlier today, so go on and check that out. What the fuck is Uranus? when you are having Scorpio time in the dark, where the fuck is Uranus? Here we go, retro, still retro. Actually, the Uranus symbol is really cool. Maybe because I have an Aquarius stellium and I relate a lot with it. Because this is the symbol of Pisces, hold on. Right, that's the symbol of Pisces. And Venus turned around. Right? Right. Interesting. So, that's like Venus. So, yeah, you are making the world follow your spirit and following your dreams and illusions. So yeah, you have the dreams and illusions. You have Pisces first, right? Then Venus. So first you have a unique dream or unique vision, then you relate it. No, not like I'm looking for validation, then my dreams. You know what I'm saying? People laughing in the chat. That's what I like. That's what I like. Let's go. Uranus retro in Taurus, dealing with, reflecting, or acting, catching up to unique ways to have structure, safety, security, validation, and everything that I just said without compromising your core set of values, right? That grants you stability and structure, but in a new way, in a new, unique, changing, individual way. And why do I focus on your core set of values? Because the moon is exalted in Taurus, and the moon is your first creation in this world. Because then if you go to another world, I don't fucking know. It's about this world right now. Okay, it's about you, your own world, and this world right now. Okay, that's why we don't care what is beyond Pluto. Okay, it's really not important for us. It doesn't afflict us. Okay, so by you being here, what you created first, or that you can see, because sometimes we create a lot of shit that you can see, that you can't see, and then the first thing, or then we think that that's the first thing because it's the first thing that we can see, right? But perhaps we created more things that we can see. But it's the moon, so it's less visible, it's less external, so it kind of fit in that category, right? So it is your first vehicle, your first memory, your first desire when you come here, okay? So by Taurus having that energy exalted, it means that you have to do that, okay? It's imperative to do Taurus because of that. Okay, what is Taurus? Being fixed on your own way to think, communicate, act, and be stable. Okay, but why? Why? To achieve your values. And what is your core set of values? It's that big ass desire that brought you here. Okay, Cancer is the journey. Cancer is the portal that led you. But Taurus is why you came here. Cancer is how, where you went through, okay? And this is kind of ironical because Cancer is water and Taurus is earth, so people will call Cancer spiritual and Taurus non-spiritual, but in the spiritual realm is the other way around. In the spiritual realm, the right rising will be Libra, right? No thanks, Sammy, welcome to the live stream, aka Thoughts and Feelings, a ghost. Yeah, what we would call a ghost in Hollywood kind of terms, yes. But other than that, Neptune in Pisces also retro, right? So going back, getting lost, or finding, like when you find, imagine you have your grandparents, right? And they died, and they had this mansion. It was not a big mansion, but it was a mansion, or just a house. That was a good house. But you think it's just a house, but then when you are looking through their stuff, you discover this vault, and in that vault there is this huge pile of gold. That's Neptune in retrograde. You know what I'm saying? Basically is that coming back or finding old gems in old dreams, illusions, and imaginations that are deeply connected to your subconscious. All right, as well, repeating or realizing some subconscious patterns. All right. Then we have Pluto in Capricorn, right? So Pluto in Capricorn, also direct. It was retro for a long time, but it's now direct. Okay, so we are experiencing, or you are doing those things, which is creating new ways to have a business or to run a business, creating new ways to have structure or to feel structured, creating new ways to have or feel stable and secure that are transformational. They change your life and the world around you. Or somebody else, a bigger entity or a bigger group of spirits will do that to you. Okay? Waze, welcome to the live stream. Shout out to Waze, shout out to everybody in the chat right now. Welcome to the live stream. How you guys doing? How you guys doing? Remember, you can ask a card for yourself or 2 cards, or you can just donate to support your boy and Dario over here. And you can check the Linktree, my Linktree, and Mystaria's Linktree in the description down below. And you can also participate in our podcast by suggesting topics and problems or things that you'd like to see discussed in that podcast, spiritual podcast. And you can press the like button, send the like button to the spiritual realm so it can chill with us. And that's it. So let's go to sun. How is the sun aligning with everything? Okay, sun in Scorpio. Chin chin, cheers, ways. Let's go. Good juices today. Good juices today. We're sharing our good juices. Good judges. Nah, that's too far out. Okay, so we already went through Sun, Mercury, and Venus conjuncting. So let's do it very quick. Sun in Scorpio conjuncting Mercury and Venus, thinking and communicating, relating, loving, or trying to make business or exchanging your deep actions, deep visions, deep memories, and deep traumas that you like to... Oh, it's not like you like to act on, but your actions and your visions might be tainted. You might not be yourself because you are carrying deep emotional trauma, deep emotional baggage, and you want to be yourself. You start internally, you're about to reach out as yourself, and boom, that thing crosses your way, and now instead of you being straight, you are across. Some bullshit. Let's go. Surf button. Press that surf button so you can surf in higher above the rainbow waters. I walk on water. Oh, that was a music from like ASAP Mob or something. It's like, I walk on water. Maybe I'm confusing with some songs from the Pilot Man. So, moving on. Sun in Scorpio. I didn't talk about Mars. Mars is in... Bro, guys, you guys in the chat? What are you guys doing in the chat? I did the whole astro reading, but I didn't talk about Mars. And you guys just chilling in there. You guys just chilling. Come on. Mars in Gemini retrograde. Okay. A pause. Some failure. Or if you are a fixed sign, an opportunity to catch up and breathe, because retrograde energies always benefit fixed signs. Okay? Because fixed sign is basically retrograde energy. You spend a lot of time in one thing, you go back to that thing, you know what I'm saying? Nah, don't you be laughing, Dario. Don't you be laughing right now. Mars in Gemini retrograde, okay? A pause, coming back, or for fixed signs, an opportunity to come back, breathe, or to others see that you were right. Because fixed, especially Aquarius, be right as fuck about a lot of shit, but others don't believe you until that experience come around some 3-4 times, and they be like, yeah, you were right, but they'll never tell you because they proud motherfuckers. Got your notepads out. We be chilling. Got your notepads out. Come on. Let's go. As well, remember that I have tarot and astro readings available. As our tarot readings, 1 card, 3 cards, week ahead, love matters, business matters, and Trinity. What we're going to do today, real quick, as also 360 reading, 12 hours reading, general plus dragon oracles, focused on a specific alignment or personal request done to your specific needs and wants. As a natal chart reading, Sun, Moon and Rising, Mercury and Earth, Venus and Mars, Jupiter and Saturn, Uranus, Neptune and Pluto. And my most recent reading, which is very awesome, guys, the currency reading. What is the currency reading? It's like, I take your natal chart or a specific alignment or whatever you want, because I have the prices over here, but like, imagine you don't have $50 right now, okay? I can still do just your sun or whatever. I just like to do the readings, you know? And then I take that and I compare and align and analyze that with the readings in the sky right now. All right, that's it. And I thought, we have some new readings coming up, which are still not ready, but we have some new... Bro, I just can't stop creating new formats. It's super cool. Let's go. So Mars in Gemini retrograde, just coming back to old ideas, friends, surroundings, groups, and informations that you were and are, still are, or that you were and you are not passionate, motivated, creative, frustrated, or aggressive about. And if you were very passionate about that information, friendship, or way to think and communicate, and you are still, that's gonna be feel cool to you. But if you are not, if you were super motivated but you are not motivated right now about that, if you were super passionate about it and you are not right now, it can be kind of cringe. It's like when I look back to my first YouTube videos, it's like I was very passionate, but I was communicating in a not so developed way. It's cringy, but it feels good. It feels good, right? Because I can realize the steps that I took to reach this position. I can realize how much more wise and how can I wait and how much better I can communicate with you guys as well. And it feels good because if I didn't start in that way, I will never be here. And right now, I can say this is the real start. Okay, that was like the preparation. That was like the subconscious start. That was like the spiritual realm, because things always start first in the spiritual realm, right? Now I'm getting traction. Okay, now I'm creating the associations and shit like that. So it feels great looking back, because if I wasn't flunked out in that time, I'll be flunked out right now. And you don't want to be flunked out forever, right? Okay, so are we missing something, guys? Come on, help me out. No, we're not. No, That it's not baby steps, it's giant steps. Giant steps. Giant steps. We took giant steps. Okay, but the world around us, how we were taught to think and feel, look at those steps and they think it's baby steps. What they don't understand is that they could never take the steps that I took, or that you took, specifically, Daria. Okay, so we are taking, for us it's baby steps, but for them it's some gigantic steps. They could never get into that. Okay, so let's go to the 360 reading. Boom. Guys, are you familiar with a 360 reading, 12 house reading, or not? Do I need to introduce the reading, or I can go straight ahead? By the way, guys, I can now create community posts on my YouTube channel, so I'll be posting some polls and some memes over there, so you guys go check that out and participate. It's the 12th houses and the house number 0. That's why I do not call it the 13 houses reading, but technically we read 13 houses, but there is the house number 0, the house right in the middle, right? So let me explain to everybody that doesn't know it. So you have the 12 houses, pretty simple, you guys already know. If you guys are into astrology and spirituality, you already know what the 12th house is, but I'm going to say anyway. But the reading always starts with the house number 0, that black space in the middle, because the 12 houses are the reflection are what your spirit creates. But if you want to know what your spirit is creating, you gotta know what space, what frequency and vibration, what the environment is your spirit in. And that's the house number 0, the unique, original you house. Because every time your spirit goes into a house, it makes a you. And that's you. Your spirit starts here, it goes down to earth or whatever, it goes to the first house and it comes back. You reflect. You. Then you go to the second house. You. Third house. You go. You make a you. You go from your own space. You go to that new space or whatever and you come back. Yes, where you coming from? Infinitely. And the houses is where you go in the physical life. The starting point. Yes, infinitely. And it makes a you. That's why we call it you a you. Because for me, to interact with you, I need to do that. I need to express myself to you or think about you. So I go a little closer to your space and I come back to my space. And that's how we do telepathy. Because I was watching some short... This is nothing to do with the reading. It's just an Aquarius talking right now. I was watching some shorts on YouTube and there was a short about Mr. Beast and he was saying that he likes a lot Elon Musk. Flunk, both flunk. And, because he's cool, he's going to space. You cannot go to space in a rocket. You can create a rocket, your own rocket, and then you go. I go to the moon every day. Taurus moon, right? He's the one creating ships to put in your brain so we can talk with each other through the mind. First, we already do that, and people, because they are so dumb, bro. This kind of hurts me because it's like they expect telepathy to be like talking. It is not. It's two different things. Okay? When you communicate through the mind, it's not words, bro. It's not, hey, you listening. It's not. It's two different things. Because if it was, we would already be doing it. So when he thinks that putting a chip in your brain will make you communicate telepathic, what he is imagining is he will receive conversations in his mind. No! That's why we got a mouth. That's why we created a tongue, you dumb fuck. Okay? Telepathy, you already do telepathy. We do that every day. It's like when you are using your headphones in your cell phone and you hear a weird sound and then you receive a text. Okay? When you have a great spiritual relationship with somebody, that's what happens. You guys think about the same thing. You guys go to the same space together super fast. So you can know what somebody is thinking because you are close to each other in the spiritual realm. We already do telepathy. We already do clairvoyance. We already astro travel. We already go to the moon. We already go to Mars. And these guys think that Elon Musk is creating that. No! How the fuck are you alive if you weren't able to do that? If you were not able to use your mind to communicate, you will never be able to create a mouth and the tongue and the cord and vocal cords. Right? Right? So, these guys lost. Mr. Beast needs to contact me. Like, he needs to go to my stream, give me $10,000 or whatever. Then I'll be like, do you want a tarot reading? It's on the house. And then he's like, yeah, or what the fuck is that shit? And then we change the world. With his resources and my wisdom, we change the world. And I don't need his resources, he already has it, so it will be faster. Okay, because I got my own resources. Right? But I will still have more. He already has more. So it will be faster. Okay? Real shit. Waze, real shit. She knows what I'm talking about. Dario, Waze, powerful Pisces in this building. They already know. They already know. It's easy, bro. And I experienced that a lot with Dario, right? And then sometimes it's not creepy, but it's chill. It gives chills because it's such a fast communication. Your nervous system can't even go, or your nervous system goes as fast as it can. You know what I'm saying? So Mr. Beast, if you're watching, or if somebody in that realm is watching or whatever, you guys need to get in contact with the real ones right here, okay? And stop praising fucking Elon Musk. He doesn't know what he's doing. He's probably on drugs or spiritual drugs. He's in a contract. He feels pressured. He shits himself in his pants. He doesn't own Tesla. He doesn't take any he doesn't own Twitter. Somebody else, okay, he might own it in paper, but somebody else take the calls, somebody else makes the decision. He's just a face. He's just a face, and I got a prettier face. So, right? Right? So let's go. We already do telepathy. You just don't believe in it. You just don't believe in yourself. If you don't believe that you can do telepathy, you don't believe in yourself. Right? If you don't believe in tarot, you don't believe that your spirit moves in patterns that we can recognize and call it names. If you don't believe in astrology, you don't believe in seasons and things changing. Why we call it summer? Why we call it winter? How do we know it starts on the 21st? How do we know this? How? Right? It's not La La Land. Elon Musk is La La Land. God damn it. He's an AI. He is an AI. He's programmed. He's not literally a robot. He's a robot in the mind because he's programmed. Somebody gives him the paper, you can do this, you can't do this. But if you go to that person, in that time, you can do this, but then you can't do that. And those guys be choked. They can't even be themselves. We created all this shit with our spiritual moves, indeed. So, to do the 360 reading, first we gotta know the spiritual state of the spirit that we live in. You have blood cells within you, so we are the blood cells of another being, whatever, okay? We live inside of a bigger space. And how is that space vibing? Is that space cold? Do I need to wear a jacket? Is that space hot? Do I need to take my jacket off? Is that space bright? Do I need to put some sunglasses? Is that space dark? Do I need to create a flashlight or whatever? Artificial indeed. Yeah, those guys be artificial indeed. Because my problem is not with Elon Musk. My problem is the environment where Elon Musk is doesn't allow Elon Musk to be Elon Musk. Because he's smart. He's cool. I bet me and him will have a great conversation. Me and him will have a conversation that will change the world. But if it was around the people that he spends most time with, we couldn't have that conversation. Because he couldn't say certain stuff. Because he is afraid of losing a certain position or a certain amount of money. Right? So, let's go. How is the space that we live in right now? How is it vibing? Is it cold? Is it hot? Is it dark? Is it wet? Is it dry? How is the spiritual state, the spiritual movement of the space that we live in right now? Come over here. Oh, we got... Ooh, I like it. And keep in mind, this is from today or yesterday to the next Saturday. So, we got some power coming in, guys. We got some power coming in. Let me tell you. Because we got strength. Leo. So the spirit that we live in right now, he's finally recognizing his power. He's finally recognizing his light. He's finally recognizing that he has his own way to be and see the world and existence in general. So everybody that was lost in something outside of themselves now have the opportunity to once again remember their own power and be their goddamn selves with no limits, no boundaries, no external responsibilities, because this is Leo, the opposing of Sun, the opposing of Sun, god damn it, the opposing of Saturn and Aquarius and the star and the world. Okay? So it's all about you, it's all about your spirit, it's all about your own way to see, feel, express yourself, and be yourself. And there is a reason why this is called strength. Because you gotta have strength to be yourself and not let others and the world tone you down. Never. Alright? So, how is that affecting your first house? The house, the space, the creations that deal with our personality, personal interests, and personal insecurities. Oh, nice. We got the chariot. Now I got Cancer, chariot. So we are creating new ways to feel, have emotions, and have spiritual understanding and connection to our own personality, personal interests, and personal insecurities. We are creating new portals to those, or by feeling a certain new way about your individuality, about your personality, you can open new portals to new spaces or new material gains or experiences as well. Did you know that Esoteric Cloud Surfer has a Discord server? He has his table of services there too. Thank you, Daria. Let's go, let's go. Oh, I actually wanted to ask you before I started the live stream, but I forgot. I wanted to ask you to clip any moment where I like speaking some spiritual shit kind of out of context, and then I would like to make shorts out of that. Thank you, my beautiful moderator. Okay, so we are creating new ways to heal your insecurities. We are creating new ways to connect and be more comfortable and familiar with our personal interests. We are creating new relationships, or you are creating a new way to feel comfortable and to share your insecurities with the relationships that you already have, because now you feel more comfortable, more powerful, and more unique. But if you are not doing the strength, if you are not fixed on your own way to be and see yourself and the world, you're going to create new insecurities. You're going to create new moodiness. You're going to create cancer, literally, within yourself. Okay? Let's go to the second house. The house of values. How you value yourself, how you value the world, and how you value your talents and your gifts, and how you think that the world values you and your gifts and your talents. Getting hungry. Yeah, we go to the second house, I'm getting hungry. Taurus Moon, don't play. Taurus Moon, don't play. So how is everybody having more access to strength, to Leo, to uniqueness and individuality affecting our values and how we think that others value us and our own values? Boom. The Hierophant. Interesting. Where is it? Okay, it's right here. The Hierophant. What does that? Actually, it's Taurus, as you can see. So it's very natural energy. Here in our first house, we gotta learn how to be more private, more emotional, and more caring. Here, we just gotta be ourselves. It's just like the true way to be spiritual in this world is to experience your desires, your values, and your own fixed way to have security, safety, validation, and business. So that's how you experience your spirit. That's how you experience what you gotta real experience. And because you are seeing your power, you are seeing yourself in the most clear way, you are seeing your values, so you're gonna transform, you're gonna create shapes and forms, thoughts and feelings that lead you to that, okay? If you are doing the strength, if you are not, you're gonna be lost in your desires, and you're gonna value the desire, and we should value the desire because it allows us to experience something. not just with, not just food, not just sex, because it makes you feel in a certain way, because it makes you think about new creative ideas to expand your business, for an example. Not just the sex, not just the food, the spaces where it leads you in, or the new spaces that you create by experiencing that. A lot of majors, because what is in the middle? It's that major, that be a major as well. Yes, sir. Let's go to the third house of your surroundings, friends, family, the people, the guy from the butcher shop, the guy from the supermarket. How is Leo the strength, you realizing or being more aware of your own uniqueness and individuality, influenciating your experience in your surroundings? Flunked out. Either I think it's your surroundings will not be able to deal with your light, because everybody might not be doing strength, everybody might not be in their own light, and they're gonna feel weird around you because you are in your own light. But let me tell you something. The best way to be is to be your goddamn self. No matter world you are in, Saturn, Venus, whatever, the best way to be is to be your goddamn self. Oh, we got one. Two of Cups, beautiful. If you are on your own individuality, if you are doing strength, if you are on spirit, if your starting point is your own unique, fixed way to be and feel in your surroundings, somebody that is doing strength as well, somebody that is fixed on their own feelings and visions as well, they will see that. They will see your powerful light, and you will see their powerful light. So you will find a more deep, unique, spiritual connection, relationship, or conversation in your surroundings. Beautiful. I love that. I love that. Because I have Sag in my third house. So I love to connect spiritually. I love to share my wisdom and knowledge. I love to share my testimonies. I love to find somebody unique in my surroundings, which barely happens. Barely happens. Which is sad. But it's the world we live in, okay? That's why I'm here, bro. That's why I'm here, to change this fucking shit. Because the world we live in is great. It's just people be dumb as fuck sometimes. The world, bro, I go outside, the lower amount of people around me, the more or the better I can feel. Not the better, but the lighter I feel in the world. Because the world is great, bro. I love, but that's because I live in Portugal, so it's less shadow government, is less city-like, it's less industrialized. You see a lot of green. You see a lot of green here, a lot of blue, a lot of yellow because of the sand and shit. Okay, but I like this world. I can, but I have a Taurus moon as well. But I love this world. I really like this world. I love going outside. You know, I love the world. I love especially in the winter, bro. I hate the summer, by the way, but especially in the winter, I'm busy on my business. Then I go outside and I catch that fucking cold air. Perfect. Perfect. You know what I'm saying? Moving on, let's go. How is strength, Leo, affecting our fourth house? House of privacy, family, people that you let into your bedroom, metaphysically and physically. Gonna traveling everywhere. Yeah, bro, you better believe it. And Portugal is awesome because You can travel within Portugal and it feels like you're going around the world. You have many ecosystems, you have many climates in Portugal, and they are all very different. They are all very different. Before I go around the world, I'll be around Portugal. It's going to be beautiful, and I'll make a YouTube channel about that. You better believe it. So, in the fourth house, we have reversed the hanged man. Okay? So, you're gonna be previewed, you're gonna create new ways to reach deep subconscious patterns, dreams, and desires, but because it might be the first time or you are showing light, like you were seeing a part of it but now you are seeing more of it, it kind of be misunderstanding, it kind of can be too much at the same time, or it might not relate with the reality around you, but it's your deep dream subconscious realm. It should not it should not be like reality, you know what I'm saying. Is this 12? Oh, let's go. Floop. No, flip. Flop. Let's go. I hope you guys can see the cards very well. I hope you guys can see the cards well. Let's go into the fifth house, right? Because the fifth house is aligning with the zero house, with the original unique house. Okay? So I don't expect anything. Let's see. Two cards. Yes. Oh, it makes so much sense. It's the Sun and the Nine of Pentacles. So you showing, being, acting, expressing yourself can lead to opportunities and events where you elevate your physical circumstances, your status, your routine, your organization, and your finances as well. The Sun you can make the Hanged Man a little bit bigger. The Sun and Nine of Pentacles. I can do this. It will be too small if I put both in there. Well, fuck it. You guys understand, right?
Estava tipo a pensar em ter atrás, mas depois the name appears, you know, so it's like two cards stacked on each other.
Mm-hmm.
But you leave the name or the bottom one, so people can see the pentacles, you know, the Nine of Pentacles, and you move a bit the Sun to the top.
Okay, thank you. Okay, let's move on. Let's go to the sixth house. How is Leo, the strength, influencing our work, routine, pattern, business, organization, and health in general? Oh, beautiful. Reversed Ace of Swords, okay? You're gonna have a unique conversation, a unique relationship, a unique conversation, or a unique idea, or a unique thought, okay? A very powerful, unique thought about your business, routine, organization, status, but what you are already doing might distract you or make you misunderstand that new, unique idea, thought, conversation, or partnership. Let's go into the seventh house. How is Leo the strength affecting our relationships, partnerships, and new ways to think and communicate in a more sophisticated way? Let's go. Nine of Swords, infinitely. Because if you are being yourself, if you are being your true fucking self, you're gonna rise the ability to relate and conversate. And what the hell? No, Nine of Swords. It's attached to the other one. That never happened to me. What? Look. What happened? Why are they? Is this a sign? Is this a sign? Look. Okay. This is actually very funny. Maybe I selected both? I don't know. Let me try. Yeah. I selected both. Hey, but that's a sign. That's a sign. If you use your own individual way to see things in the world, and you take this unique thought, idea, relationship, or partnership, you will achieve this way faster and way better, which is elevating, expanding, being more wise, being more powerful in your relationships, in your conversations, and in the new ways to see yourself and your partners. Okay? Oh no, not again. Look, again. This is so funny. Both swords, both air. Alright? Yeah, because basically it's telling us you have a unique way to communicate and see your mind because you have a unique spirit and unique way to move and be, so you gotta talk, you gotta think, you gotta relate and be a part of teams and partnerships that are like that, like the strength, like the Leo. No, I'm selecting everything. No. Chill. Chill, dude. By the way, guys, this Friday, new Pokemon game, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, will be out and will be streaming on my YouTube channel for hours. Unless my power goes out, nobody will stop me from streaming that game, bro. I will stream that for hours. You better believe it. Moving on. Bro, this is a very important message. I was very light about it because I have a lot of air energy. But this, so to me, this is kind of normal, or it's kind of like, okay, you know. But this is fucking important, you know. Basically, in these areas of your life, your business, your routine and pattern, in your relationships, you gotta think and talk like the Leo, like the strength. It will be, and Miss Daria will be streaming as well. I don't know if she'll be streaming or doing episodes, but she will be streaming as well. So go check her as well. It will be so fun, it will be incredible. So, how is the sun, how is Leo, the strength, influentiating our eighth house? House of deep relationships, deep exchanges, deep experiences, deep wisdom, and deep knowledge. Deep transformations as well. The devil, okay. Yeah, because that's a learning process. So you might get stuck in some details, in some limits, in some boundaries. You might get stuck in some responsibility. So you might not express yourself in or about that area of your life because you feel like the world is not letting you, or no, you are not letting you because you think something. But because sometimes the world be really stopping you, but with Capricorn it's more internal, it's more you stopping yourself because you think something in the world will come and get you. Okay, or because it's not reversed, if you are doing strength, if you are doing Leo, you will see the details, you will see the limits and boundaries, you will see the profit and the losses of that area of your life in a clear, translucid, transparent way. Oh yeah, baby! Let's go into the ninth house. How is Leo, strength, influencing our ninth house? The house of wisdom, sharing knowledge, and sharing your spiritual belief systems. Nine of Cups. Because you are so focused on your own spirit, on your own individuality, on your own unique way to be, see, and feel about the world, and you trust in it. You believe in you. You have strength in yourself and in your own visions, so you feel great, you feel more wise, you feel more motivated, and you feel more grateful because you can share that with the world and you can find the right people and places for that. Oh, by the way, I forgot about something here. Let me do it real quick. You gotta know how to fight. Great, full of greatness. Let's go to the 10th house. How is Leo, strength, influentiating our 10th house, where you create new status, new business, you create new ways to be organized and have profit in life, basically. Nine of Swords again. Nice, nice. So, for different reasons and in different ways, you'll be able to elevate your own way to think, communicate, and be sociable when it comes to your business, status, creating infrastructure, and creating the basis and the foundation for teamwork and organizations in general. Because you are so into your individuality, you are so into your deep creativity and deep way to be a spirit that you cannot expand your way to think and communicate about business and status because you are so into yourself that you are creating a new business, a new status by default, just by being in there and conversating. Let's go into the 11th house. How is Leo? How is strength influentiating the 11th house, the house of associations, expandable associations, unique, changing spiritual associations. Two of Swords, okay, it will be easier to relate, it will be easier to conversate, it will be more simple, lighter, more logical to talk and share your thoughts and ideas, because it's more likely everybody will be in that space as well, because they are being unique and individual by default, and you as well. So it will be easier to relate things like astrology, deep science, occultism, numerology, gematria. People will be realizing, because this also brings Leo, the strength, brings a lot of awareness. It's like the sun, it brings a lot of light. So people will be realizing and perhaps accepting some dark, stupid shit about the world that we have been saying for a long time, and be like, no, no, no. And be like, maybe it's true, maybe it's true, my man. Lastly, but not least, the 12th house. We already got it. How is Leo strength affecting the 12th house, the house of dreams, illusions, and imaginations? Six of Cups. It will make us way more likely to pay more attention to our own feelings, dreams, illusions, and imaginations, and will be way easier to bring power, control, wisdom, and authority to that area of your life if you focus and bring attention to your own feelings, emotions, dreams, and illusions. Alright, guys? And that's it. That's all. So if anybody's still watching, because you guys watched till the end, I can give you, one of you, a tarot card. So if anybody wants a tarot card for themselves, raise their hand right now. If anybody wants a tarot card right now, because you guys watched till the end, I will give a tarot card for free to one of you guys. Who is out there who wants a tarot card right now for their moon quarter? Ways, gotcha. Let's go. How is Ways spirit vibing from yesterday, today, to the next Saturday? Woo! Three of Pentacles. This is for Ways, specific individual card for Ways, offered from Esoteric Cloud Surfer. No problem, girl, I got you. Three of Pentacles. So this means that you are creating a new awareness or completing a new awareness, or somebody is telling you, or you are realizing by yourself some new, or you are going more in depth. So it might be about the same thing, but you go deeper into that information or revelation or whatever. You are creating a new awareness about your physical surroundings, your stability, or your relationships, your partner's stability, or you are realizing some deep new shit about the world that can change your life, that can change your perception. But in general, you are creating or completing a new awareness about the world externally and how that makes you feel. How can you participate in that? How can you change? Who is the culprit? Who is responsible? Who is not responsible? But in general ways, from yesterday to the next Saturday, you will be creating or completing a new awareness about the physical world, about the real world, about manifestation, currency, fluidity, support, structure, infrastructure, all things like that. You know? Thank you guys for being here. It was a great live stream. I hope to see you on my live streams as well. Ways, I think you are not yet on my Discord, because It's a faster way to know that I'm live. So go and join the Discord as well. You have daily tarot, daily astrology over there, okay? And ask a reading for yourself. It's very fun, it's very deep, and it's very accurate. And thank you very much for watching. Your support is greatly appreciated. I wish you the best thoughts, ideas, feelings, and emotions. A whole bunch of individuality, creativity, and responsibility as well. Check mine's and Mystery Linktree in the description down below. And shout out to my soul group and to everybody out there changing the world right now by being themselves and showing to the world that the best way to be is to be your goddamn self. Stay unique, stay spiritual, and follow your individuality to maintain your sanity. Everybody that was here, thank you very much. It was very fun. I hope you guys have fun as well. I hope you guys have a more clear vision for the week ahead and just be your goddamn selves, create some content, and express that shit out there as well. Because we were no shit, but we want to be the shit. Until the next time, as a Tarek Cloud Surfer, surfing out. See you soon.